What's up everyone, Ryan here, and EA Sports PGA Tour just dropped update 3.0, which brings with it Season 2, the PGA Championship season, which of course brings the new course Oak Hill into the game just in time for the PGA Championship, but also has a lot of bug fixes and other changes, including a new putting camera, and we also have new simulation tournaments, new store items as well. So today I'm going to cover the patch notes and then show you some of the stuff in the game. So to stay up to date on all things EA Sports PGA Tour, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. If you get some enjoyment of this video, drop a like. It really helps the channel. But let's go ahead and dive on into the patch notes. So these patch notes are available on EA Sports PGA Tour website. I will post them in a pinned comment down below if you wanted to go over the entire patch notes. There's a lot of bug fixes. I'm not going to cover each and every area because there's just a bunch in this, but I'm going to cover the main areas. So starting out, the new course Oak Hill Country Club has been added to all game modes. In career mode, the PGA Championship event now alternates between Oak Hill Country Club and Southern Hills every season. So we have alternating major championships starting with the PGA Championship, and I think this is something they're going to do with the other majors as well, because they plan to add all of the 2023 major championship courses into the game. So moving on to a big change for simulation players and also just to have a more improved putting view. So based on player feedback, improvements have been made to better support playing without the putting grid. A new low view camera height option has been added to the zoom camera while putting. The zoom off gameplay setting option has been updated to allow zoom when the golfer is within 70 yards of the pin. This better represents a pro golfer's ability to survey greens and ensures that all players can now toggle to this low camera height to manually read greens. This is such a massive change. A change for me that where I play simulation so much, like this is a game changer. So you can see the screenshot here in the patch notes of how low this camera can go. Then on top of that, we see the next one here, and look how you can move around. So we'll see this specific player as they're taking a look and moving around, but look how low you can get throughout, and you can really see so much more of the breaks of the green there. I will show you all this in game here later on in the video, but this is a huge change for simulation players. And not only simulation, it doesn't matter what game what game mode you're on, with green grids on or whatever. This is being able to see this low view is huge. Also, updates have been made to cup physics, which result in lip ins and lip outs occurring more frequently. Additionally, the follow camera will now sometimes zoom in on the ball when it is close to the hole. So now lip ins and lip outs are more realistic. I before maybe had one lip out in this game, but we're going to see it more now. This is a putt it's showing the example of. That would have been in before. That ball would have just dropped straight in. So I like this change. I think it does make it more realistic. The lip outs before, you could crush the ball on the edge and it would just magnetize straight down into the hole. In order to improve online matchmaking for all players, social mode has been removed and competitive mode has been renamed online. So now it's just all in one mode. But I know the big question that I had, and what you all are probably going to have as well, is any new online head-to-head modes such as alt shot, match play, any new online ranked? And the answer to that is no. So no new online competitive modes, head-to-head, alt shot, team modes have been added with this update. It's unfortunate to see that. Hopefully we get new online modes coming very soon, but as of now, there is no new changes there. Now moving on to some gameplay and other changes. They fixed an issue where the golfer would sometimes react positively after hitting a ball into the hazard. I actually had this occur multiple times until I enabled fast play. So I'm going to slowly scroll through these. So if you all wanted to read them or pause, you can, or you can click on the patch notes. And I'm going to highlight the ones that I was experiencing, or kind of the bigger ones for me. So fix an issue where post-shot reaction cameras would occasionally zoom in too close to the golfer. That's one I had seen before. So PS5 players, Audio settings changes are now persistent after rebooting the console. All the PS5 players had to rechange their audio settings each and every time. So now for career mode specifically, the big question I had, can you customize round one round tournaments, 2 round, 3 round, 4 round? And the answer to that is no. So there are no really career mode changes besides Oak Hill now being in the rotation of courses for the PGA Championship, but there's a few fixes. Fixed AI pairings so that playing partner in rounds 2 through 4 is not always Scotty Scheffler, and banner with golfer tee times is no longer displayed when entering into a playoff. So no AI balancing changes in this update, at least not in the patch notes. No ability to set the rounds for the tournaments. It's still quick play and 4 rounds. So hopefully we see updates to career mode very, very soon. Maybe the update after this one, but that's all we have for career mode for this patch. Now for challenges, hole flyovers on shot challenges have been permanently disabled in order to speed up play. Now for tournaments, for simulation players, this is big. This is something I always wanted. So we now have daily and weekly tournaments for simulation gameplay style for season 2. This is huge. It's something I really wanted, and I'm so glad to see simulation tournaments added to the daily and weekly rotation. They also fixed a potential exploit where players were able to quit without paying an entry fee after playing shots on the first hole. Now the entry fee is charged after the first stroke. So they also made some changes to audio, added additional variations to eagle putt commentary, fixed for commentary sometimes saying the wrong lead amount, and then various other changes in sound effects as well. And there's also tons of UI changes and fixes as I scroll down here and just see them all. There's actually tons of fixes here in this update. So there you have it. Those are the patch notes, but let's go ahead and head back into the game and show you some of the new store items as well, which was not listed in the patch notes. So now moving back into the game after the update, of course, the theme change. Now it's the PGA Championship theme, but you can see the menus. They got rid of casual, and then they now combined online into the one game mode. There's still not head-to-head match play or anything like that, like I said earlier, but I wanted to show you all the store before I show you actually the zoom camera. So as we take a look at the featured section of the store now, you can actually buy new golf swings. So there's 3 golf swings here you can purchase with your reward points. There's the hinge swing, there's the delay swing, and then there's the out to in swing. So also just taking a look at the featured tab. So there's a lot more pages in the featured tab. There's 12 pages, but one thing to notice, as we take a look at the ball trails, you're only able to buy the ball trails with premium currency now. You cannot use your reward coins for any of the featured items besides the golf swings. So I'm not sure why you can no longer buy these with reward points, but you have to use the premium currency. So as we take a look at all the featured pages, whether it's the Jordans, whether it's everything, basically everything in the featured tab besides the golf swings, you have to buy with premium currency. There is no reward coins options for anything in the featured tab, at least at the time that I'm looking at this. Hopefully that this is not something that stays. Hopefully this is not something that stays. Yeah, there's a few things. You can buy grips with your reward points here, but most of every item here is premium currency. I don't know why that is, but now moving on to the club specs, not much has changed there. It's still the same specs. They rotate in and out. But now for the clothing options, there's a lot more bundles available in the shop right now at the same time. So there's a much more Adidas bundles. There's 12 pages of clothing bundles now, and you can buy all of these with your reward points. But you notice there is no ball trails. So it doesn't look like you can buy ball trails or club trails at all unless you use the premium currency. And also in the clothing option, you see after you get past page 7, you notice that it switches to only premium currency items. So it seems as though there is clothes, actually quite a few clothing items now that you can only buy with premium currency. I'm not quite sure why they made that change. I hope that's something that is reverted. Because really there's not a lot of clothing options in the game anyways, and if you're locking a lot of it behind the premium currency, what else are you going to spend your reward coins on, right? So hopefully this is something that changes and changes very quickly. I think you should be able to buy anything in this store tab with your reward coins that you earn by just playing the game. So there you have it. Those are the changes to the store. Let's get on out to the course and actually show you all the new putting camera. So I wanted to show you all the new putting camera views. So when you're on the green, before you address your shot, if you hit the Y button on Xbox or triangle button, just like you always do, it's going to take you to the up high camera. And then for me, I click the left stick in until I get to the low camera. It may be right stick for you. You may have to click R3 in, but for me, it's L3. And then you get this low camera. So to navigate here, you're going to use, for me, I'm going to use the left stick. I can move it around. I can look from the different angles. I can use the D-pad down and up to actually move across the green to actually get a better view of the different slopes. This is such a better camera angle for the true sim perspective. But one thing you're going to notice, the green grid right next to the camera, you see how it disappears from this view. So you can't see the green grid. It's really hard to see from this view. You can see it past it, but not like right where the aim marker is. But yes, this is such a better view to really get low and see the breaks of the green, see the undulations. And you can use this whether you have zoom on or zoom off on True Sim, so you still get the low camera. I really love that change, and I wanted to show it to you all and show you how to use it. So last but not least, I wanted to show you all the new daily, weekly, and seasonal tournaments. So the new format, you have 4-hole arcade, 6-hole pro, back 9 tour, and then all 18 sim. Now, all the ones that have the entry fee of reward coins, your reward is going to be seasonal tickets. So same thing for the all 18 sim. It's 4,000 reward coins to enter, and you can get 20 tickets if you win. Now, as we move on to the weekly tournaments, so now you have all 18 arcade, all 18 pro, all 18 tour, and all 18 sim. Now, as we take a look at the all 18 sim, 50,000 reward points if you win. We take a look at the all 18 tour, 25,000 reward points if you win. So there's a lot of rewards in these weekly tournaments, especially if you perform well each week. And then moving on to the seasonal tournaments, and these seasonal tournaments are going to be running 27 days, so a little shorter than the first one. So we have all 18 arcade, all 18 pro, all 18 tour, and we still have another all 18 sim with only 2 entry fees. And to show you all the rewards, they're not as cool as the Augusta National rewards, where you actually got a full golf bag of custom master design clubs, but you do get a golf bag, a PGA of America themed golf bag, and then also the shirt as well. So these rewards don't get me very excited compared to the amazing rewards from the Augusta National Sim tournament. So hopefully they have more club sets that come out in these all sim tournaments in the future. So there you have it. That is the season 2 update. Wanted to cover the major points, but also go through and show you all the new putting cameras, daily tournaments, and other changes. There are full patch notes of a full list of bugs. If you want to check out the bug fixes, all the specifics, I will link that in the pinned comment down below if you want to read through the entire patch notes. But as always, if you're still experiencing issues or bugs in the game, leave a comment down below. You never know when somebody might come across that and learn about the bug for the first time, or somebody would be like, hey, I'm experiencing that same thing. So also let me know in a comment what you all would like to see added to this game. What is kind of your future wish list of items you would like to see in the career mode or not in the career mode, online game modes? I would like to see a more robust online features such as head-to-head match play, online alt-shot teams, a full online ranked mode head-to-head. I feel like there's so much more they can do with the online game modes in this game. It is very limited right now. Hopefully that comes in a future update. I would also like in career mode to be able to select round 1, 2, 3, or 4-round tournaments, as well as quick play. I'd like some AI tuning difficulty settings, and also the ability to make the AI above the 100% difficulty setting. So let me know what you all would like to see down below. That's just a short list of what I'd like to see, but you all are all legends. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more, plenty more content to tune into on the channel for EA Sports PGA Tour, and plenty more coming in the future. But I will see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.